Are you ready for some good times? Because we are on this wacky Wednesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I was stuck on Tuesday. Yesterday was such a fun morning.
It was a fun show.
It was. It was just a wild Tuesday yesterday morning.
It was, and we had so much fun during host chat with Jesse Inman. I told Charlie, Angry Charlie, I said, please, you got to post our host chat, because it was wacky and fun.
It was, my husband, G, goes, what were you guys on yesterday? I go, we were just like slap happy and ready to be on camera. That's what it was.
Hey, G, are you watching this morning? Hey, Geraldo, get close to the TV. Come here, my friend. It's called High on Life, my friend, okay?
There you go.
We're high on life. We love this. That's what we're doing, G.
Exactly.
How dare you, sir?
Sir, sit down now. Get
G,
away from the
You better be watching this morning with those dogs right now.
Opposite ends of the couch. My dogs need couples counseling. They sit on opposite ends of the couch.
Oh, no.
I know,
Did
already.
they have a fight?
They did. Tootsie was biting Ollie's leg. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
It's a whole thing sometimes with dogs. And we've got Rob Hardy coming up with Cure Animal Rescue.
I know.
Who has a great dog.
Yes. And I think you really like the name because it's named after a singer.
After a singer, I always approve of that.
Of course, because all your dogs.
Although,
and your cats.
Yes, and my cats. But I accidentally called him something in the hallway accidentally. What did I call him?
I called him Howie.
Howie.
Yeah.
You called him Howie, and I called him Bowie.
Yeah.
And it's Bowie.
Bowie. So we had both parts of the name, just not the full name together.
Yeah.
You know?
Not. And so yesterday, by the way, too, we had pulled pork, which was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
And we love the pulled pork. And then today we have, guys, just prep yourself. We have a double dose of food on the show today.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Like, we have so much food, I don't want to eat for the rest of the day. We've got subs.
And I'm sure you won't.
I really
Not until dinner.
Not until dinner,
You'll have all the strength in the world.
We have subs and pizza from Price Cutter.
Oh, wow.
And then in the second hour, angry producer Charlie is bringing us a smorgasbord of Whataburger breakfast foods to taste test.
It's going to be a good day on a Wednesday. A good day on a Wednesday.
It's a Whataburger Wednesday.
Whataburger Wednesday. Whataburger Wednesday.
What Wednesday?
You know,
That was good.
That's my ringtone.
Whataburger Wednesday. Whataburger Wednesday.
Sorry, Jesse, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
nothing. No, I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
This is great. That would be a great text tone. Every time you get a text, it's like a 20-second.
Wednesday, Whataburger Wednesday, Whataburger. Because we've joked about it for so long. Like, you've eaten there. I still haven't eaten at a Whataburger in the Ozarks.
In the Ozarks.
In the
Okay,
Ozarks.
but you have had
Yeah,
it.
in Texas.
In the motherland, you've eaten.
Yes.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was like, but I don't think ever in my life I've had the breakfast food.
I've not
only
either.
had the burgers.
I've been thinking about going up there, and I just have been. I've been going home to eat every day. So
you've
'cause I
been
live
here
close
every
now.
morning.
Yeah. They every now and then I can escape.
Yeah.
And they'll where'd he go? Where'd he go? And then
Yeah.
you know my little ankle monitor that I have to wear that keeps me
You get zapped.
So, yeah. I gotta go back.
Well,
Sorry.
Jesse and Tom, you're both welcome to try the Whataburger with us.
Okay,
In the
great.
second hour.
Second hour.
People-
I am
and Tom is back though. Hi, Tom. You're back.
Hi, Tom.
Tom's
Hi,
back.
it's me. Back over here.
Guess who's back? Tom is
Back
back.
again.
I love that, like, for the first,
Tom
like,
Smith.
5-6 minutes of the show here, Tom's just, like, out of sight. He's like the neighbor from Home Improvement.
Yeah, just
Like Wilson.
He's Wilson.
Wilson.
You don't see his face, you hear a voice from
Yeah.
the distance.
yeah.
Okay, a wise voice with wise advice.
Oh, look at
Right.
Very
He
humble.
is very humble.
Very humble, wise man.
All this
Don't hurt
history
your
and
hand
knowledge.
patting yourself on the back over there.
Oh,
There he
look.
is.
There's the
There he
back
The
of
man
Tom.
in the shadows.
We see the back of. Wait, there we
Man
go.
in the shadows.
Oh, fighting.
He's not ready for his close-up.
No, not
He's
quite
getting
yet.
our weather report ready, which
He
is.
is.
It
We
could
need
be
that.
weather Wednesday, weather Wednesday, weather Wednesday. See,
The Wednesday. What the Wednesday?
it's a
Yeah.
wacky Wonka weather Whataburger Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh
There's
my
all
gosh,
sorts of
say that 5
Ws.
times fast.
We're winning on this.
Anyhow.
Hashtag winning.
Yes, we
Hashtag
are.
winning, Jesse. And you
Yeah.
have some entertainment stories for us
I do.
today that I'm very excited about.
Yes. This one, I had no idea this was even going to be a thing that was happening until I walked in this morning and saw it when I found this story. Getting our first glimpse of Timothy Chalamet as the iconic fictitious chocolatier, Willy Wonka. I think I may need you to read this one in your English.
Yes, do it.
Oh, I don't have my glasses. Penelope forgot her glasses.
Yeah, Pennyworth, sorry.
Yes, Penelope Pennyworth.
So talk to us, Penelope, about the iconic fictitious chocolatier, Willy Wonka.
Okay, if I must. As the iconic fictitious chocolatier, Willy Wonka, the film is a prequel to Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, showing how Wonka got his bright idea to build a world of pure imagination. Actor Hugh Grant makes a small cameo, pun intended. Wonka is in theaters December 15th.
Why did they hire you?
Wow,
Where?
that's tough. That's
Wow, I felt like I was in Willy Wonka and the
Yeah, you were
Chocolate
there.
that's
you
committing to the character.
Lightheaded.
Yeah.
commitments.
World of
Right
pure
there.
imagination, everyone.
Yeah, I was listening to that while I was in the newsroom yesterday.
You're like, what in the?
I have my IFB in, so I know when it's time to come back in here for the news cut-ins on the other channel. So, yeah, I was like, hey. Typing, laughing, and everyone's like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, nah, nothing, don't worry about it.
Just
Don't.
So what's funny, Jesse, is we did not know you were doing this story, and we were watching the trailer
Oh.
this morning together.
Oh,
right
were you?
before, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, okay.
We did have some thoughts. I don't know if we're allowed to share our thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear our thoughts?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Are we okay with that? These are just, it's my opinion!
That's my opinion.
Fine. I have opinions perhaps as well.
Okay,
So, yeah.
go, Maddie, go.
I said you go first. I just did pennies worth. I need to come down a
Okay,
little bit.
sorry. Sorry, I'm so on edge on this Whataburger Willy Wonka Weather Wednesday. I can't even take it. We were kind of, when we saw the trailer, I don't want to speak for Maddie, but I will a little bit. We both were kind of meh on Timothée Chalamet's performance.
Yeah, just from the trailer.
Yeah.
Little sample size there.
I just felt it was Timothée Chalamet in a top hat.
Yeah.
Just talking. Like, I was like, okay, so where's the character of Wonka? Like, I didn't see any.
I need to watch the trailer.
I don't feel like it was like, he was not even, I don't know. It was like, okay, I have to be quirky, so I'm going to do this. Oh, what? Do you get a, I just thought it was too, like, amateurish.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just my opinion.
Hey.
The movie may be great.
You're allowed to have an opinion for sure.
Probably very
So,
magical, and when everything and the music and all that stuff comes together, it's probably magical, but.
Yeah, I loved Johnny Depp as.
Oh, see, I love Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
I also love Gene Wilder as well. Don't get me wrong, love Gene Wilder. I think he's better, but I did love Johnny Depp in that role. Thank you for the small round of applause.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, we'll table that for another time. The Princess of Pop will tell her own story in her own words. You want to read this one as Penelope? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, I'll read it as
this-
Brittany. Are you ready?
Read it as Brittany.
The Princess of Pop in the old words. There, that's all I got. Okay.
Okay. Well, Britney Spears has written and finished her own book. The memoir titled The Woman in Me is due out this fall. The book's publisher, Simon & Schuster's Gallery Books, calls the memoir a brave story about freedom, fame, motherhood, and survival. So, interested to see what comes out of this. Will I read it? Maybe not, but I will, be following the headlines of what comes out of the book. So, it feels like, and I may be wrong on this, I didn't follow Britney for quite some time. Is it just me, or did she kind of just disappear for a while?
Yeah.
She did, right?
The conservatorship.
Yeah, I was going to say
Okay.
the conservatorship of
Big part
13
of it.
years kind of just.
Kept her out of the limelight, right?
Well, her father had her do some stuff.
Yeah, she had her Vegas residency during it. But mainly like doing appearances and red carpets, like were very far and few between.
What are you
Not
excited to hear?
non-existent.
Here's my hope. We did talk about that this morning. We're all the same wavelength.
I'm glad.
We are.
I'm glad we are. Yeah.
I am just praying. I won't read the book, but I'm praying for the audiobook recorded by Britney Spears.
Oh, that would
Because
be.
it was
But she also does her
2002.
British accent too. So
Yeah,
she'd be
she
like,
could be
Oh,
British.
Back when I was 8.
Oh.
Back
My-
when I was 8, and Justin Timberlake and I were on the Mickey Mouse Club. Oh,
Got to throw that part in there.
oh.
I think my favorite Britney soundbite ever is Pepsi's Pepsi. That when she's talking
Oh,
about
yes.
Pepsi, when someone's like, "What's your favorite kind of Pepsi?"
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah,
Ba, ba,
Pepsi
ba,
commercial.
ba, ba.
Oh gosh.
Good times. So.
Weather time Schmidt. I don't know. That was my transition.
Come over here fast. Anything to quit this. Anything to get off that.
That was.
Take Tom full.
Oh.
Tom.
Oh, he actually did it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.